Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for August 9, 2019. Today we're looking at the NZDUSD, the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. Looking here at the daily time frame, it's not too hard to see that this currency pair has been in a downtrend in recent weeks along the black trend line, pretty much a straight line drop trend as it has continued to fall from the upper almost towards 68, 0.678095, the blue zone up at the top of the black trend line, all the way spiking low earlier this week into the upper 63. So significant downtrend. A cut of interest rates in New Zealand earlier this week, sending the New Zealand dollar plummeting all the way down here into that purple zone at the very bottom of the chart. So clearly, it's a downtrend, and that's what we're going to focus our energy on, is the direction of trend until something happens. Now you might be saying, hey, we've seen a pretty good comeback from that fall, and yes, we have. We've seen it retrace about 50% of that first fall, but there's no real defining points of a trend reversal. You know, if we're going to look at that long red candle and the spike wick at the bottom of it, what we're looking for is clues to reversal, clues to evidence of reversal, that it's going to turn around and go back higher. Higher lows, higher highs, break through the black trend line. We need some evidence of reversal. We just don't have that. We have a pullback, we have a retracement, we have an easing of that drop, but no real change in the trend. So I think we still focus on the trend. And we'll point out a couple examples of how we've seen actions like this, significant drops, easing back and then continue with the downtrend. We'll look at that again in the live trade room later today, because there's multiple examples in history where we see a similar situation where it suddenly drops, eases back, and then goes back down again. It doesn't have to. It could still go up, but at least right now, there's no evidence, in my opinion, that it's going to turn around and go back up, other than just the easing of the drop that happened earlier this week on interest rate news. So, couple of things that's going to cause this to go down. Of course, we've already had the New Zealand drop on interest rate cut. A new rally on the US dollar would send this back lower as well. Of course, a drop on the dollar would send this back higher again. So we'll keep an eye on that. What we're looking for is low risk and high reward as well. 0.6490. Just underneath the 65 level is resistance. Take a look back here at the blue circle. Support. These two supports becoming our intraday resistance here for the New Zealand dollar. 4-hour time frame, not really going to change it. It just gives us a better view of how it's finding resistance right around 64.90 over the past several hours. So really what it boils down to today is, if we're going to see the return of the downtrend and this easing just goes back down, this is the place we're going to look for it to happen. Right here at the black trend line, right here at the resistance underneath 65 at the 64.90 level. We're already finding resistance there. So we're looking for it to either fall back down here and go back to the orange, or maybe even the purple zone, or new low, or it's going to change its mind and it's going to go higher. We'll keep an eye on the USD today to give us some clue, because we don't really have any more New Zealand news during the US trading session today. We'll keep an eye on the USD for a clue of direction today. But at least right now, this area just underneath 65, 64.90 is the spot to look at. The trend is still down. There's no change in that. So we'll just keep an eye on opportunities to be short on the New Zealand dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.